completes the day.
Will it be old rivalries renewed at Old Trafford? Will St Helens turn over the lower league opposition to meet Wigan in the Academy Challenge Cup final? Or can Rochdale make another giant killing to make it all the way to Old Trafford? James Benson, the referee, ready to get this Academy Challenge Cup semi-final underway then. St Helens to kick off, and it's McAtee who kicks the ball forward for the favourites, undoubtedly, to go through to the final and meet Wigan. But so were Wakefield when they came up against Rochdale, and they came a real cropper through a very hard-working team indeed, doing very well on the day, and that's what they'll have to do again to turn over St Helens. The teams: Arnold, Hayes, Lachlan, Haig, Walsh, Arkwright and McAtee for St Helens, Leatham, Anderson, Devine, Shield, Rigby and Newell, and the substitutes: Breers, Cross, Capewell and Waterworth. Chance for the kick from Farrell for Rochdale, who will get up onto the end of this very quickly indeed, as quickly as they possibly can. And there's the Rochdale side: Ian Hayes, Tyrrell, Roby, Swan, Birch, Farrell and Bradbury. And then Tasker, Crowther, Lowe, Deacon, Cameron and Mannion. Substitutes for Rochdale: Connolly, Kershaw, Wilcox and Simpson. So St Helens in possession. It's already Rochdale getting an early touch of the ball, which could be vital from their point of view. But St Helens now trying to spin the ball wide to try and open up gaps in this Rochdale defence. Good run that, and good tackling as well. It's Andy Haig who was held up but gets the ball away. Another driving run there from Arnold. So good position this for St Helens. Can they work something early on? Ball spins loose. Is he held this time? Yes, he is, and so the sixth tackle and the turnover.
Poor play there from Paul Anderson. Last tackle, the ball should have gone straight from the dummy half position for a kick, but he tried to go on his own, and unfortunately it was turned over, and it's Rochdale who need to clear the 20-metre zone and get a good kick in to just settle down in the early minutes of this semi-final.
So a run from the dummy half position. Good tackling again, but Rochdale making ground, and the referee, Benson, just having a word there. In fact, one of the touch judges has spotted.
Yep, there was a little bit of a punch there. There's the prop forward. Rob Lowe went through. A couple went in. Well spotted by the touch judge. It was the hooker, Phil Walsh, the winger, and the hooker, Paul Anderson, involved in that tackle. And that's good to see, the touch judges taking control very quickly in this game. A lot of tension, of course. The winners of today, the big one, Old Trafford.
Early run from Tyrrell. Brought down, but at least Rochdale making progress here. Good run again from the dummy half position. Steve Crowther tackled. Bradbury, who had such a good game against Wakefield, but perhaps that wasn't the ideally placed pass.
Just took his eyes off the football there. Mick Deakin, the second rower, could see the defence coming to him very quick. The St Helens forward pack is very big, strong and fast. Rochdale, as Graham mentioned before the game, very much the underdog, but anything can happen, and it usually does in a semi-final.
So the chance for St Helens to spin the ball wide. Good play, and there was just a little bit of a gap at the moment, but a handling error once again, allowing Rochdale to pick the ball up over on that far side of the field. Here's Farrell. Complaints from the crowd that St Helens was straying offside there. A run there from Paul Tasker.
Yes, interesting to see here, Graham, that straight away this St Helens side are trying to dominate physically, moving up in a line very, very quickly, especially around the marker defence area, and they're really putting Rochdale under some pressure.
Crowther couldn't make the break there, tosses the ball back and it lands at the feet of Farrell. Good little jink by Farrell, but couldn't make the breakthrough, but nevertheless, good signs for the underdogs who need to find their feet early on. Here's Bradbury. Excellent play by Bradbury. Oh, that looked high. That looked very high indeed by Arkwright.
It was high, swinging right over the top. And Bradbury caught the full brunt of that. It was a beautiful run from the halfback. Well, a few words will be said by the referee, James Benson, and rightly so. He'll be walking the tightrope. It was not the best attempted tackle. And Bradbury and his halfback partner, farewell. They really are a very, very good combination. Keep your eyes on Farrell and Bradbury. They really do combine well. And John Keir, if there is anyone that's perhaps going to create an upset, it's going to be the halfback combination.
Certainly, both Farrell and Bradbury were instrumental in the tremendous quarter-final victory over Wakefield Trinity, and I know they really do fancy the chances today against the St Helens halfback pair of Arkwright and McAtee. They feel as if they've got a point to prove, and I'm sure they'll be going all out to do that.
Here's Mick Farrell then. Can he put the first points on the board for Rochdale? It's a simple kick. Is the kick good enough? Yes, it is. So Mick Farrell puts 2 points on the board for Rochdale, and the underdogs take an early lead. The kick-off taken then down the field, and the chance for more possession for Rochdale. Well, St Helens showed last season against underdogs, not this season I hasten to add, but against the underdogs Lee last season, that they were just a little bit too confident. No real signs at the moment that is the case, but they must beware, because this Rochdale team is undoubtedly one that will gain a great deal of confidence from that early score. Crowther getting the ball away. That's the Mick Deacon, the brother of Chris Deacon, the Rochdale coach. Has been a bit of a doubt about him. He's had some leg cramps. Bradbury then getting the ball away to the big man in the side there, Mannion, who is held down in the tackle, says the referee, I think. Chris Newell, the offender.
We can see the loose forward, Chris Newell, going right over the top, having a little bit of a swing with his fist. Now, this is not the type of play that the St Helens coach, Graham Liptrot, will be happy with. As we mentioned earlier, anything can happen in a semi-final. Tension, nerves do play their part. And I've seen on many occasions the underdog become successful.
Tasker tackled. Crowther getting the ball away again. Another good run from Deakin. Crowther once more. Here's Bradbury, who we've already seen do well. Mannion with the run. Good little set of 6 this by Rochdale. They've moved up into a good attacking position. Bradbury once again showing the ball and then going all on his own. Great try by Bradbury. Justin Bradbury. Well, that was a wonderful try. He showed the ball and he went all on his own right into the corner, and Rochdale have taken a 6-point lead.
Super play from the halfback. Bradbury runs the angle. See how he just rolls the ball around. The two dummies. He had the good dummy runners on the inside and he was left open. That is a well-worked try.
Yes, you see here, Bradbury takes the ball, first receiver. Superb decoy runs here from both Farrell and Roby, and the gap opens up and he's just got the pace to get outside Andy Hagan, sliding into the corner. Great try.
Well, you see how he runs the angle, but he just hesitates there and gives the ball back in. Look how the St Helens defence just stood still. They failed to move up, especially the centre, Andy Haig. That was a well-worked move. Well, what a start to the Rochdale side. And the hot favourite St Helens in a lot of problems.
Mick Farrell then with a very difficult kick from near the touchline. Just having to step off the pitch to get his run right. Here he comes with the kick. Didn't look too confident about it, and in the end it was well short. But an excellent start by Rochdale. They lead by 6 points to 0. As Joey Hayes trying to wriggle his way through and almost succeeding there. Plenty of people trying to get him down, but not too many making a good fist of it. Here's St Helens again. Newell getting the ball away. Still got the ball live. Tackle coming in on Devine once again.
This is where Saints have to swing the ball out wide along the link, surely.
Appeals for a knock on there. Anderson had to go on his own because he didn't feel the ball properly. Shield getting the ball away. Here's McAtee with the kick through. Was it touched down properly? The referee says it wasn't. So an escape there because it was a lovely little ball through by McAtee.
Beautiful kick there from McAtee to his halfback partner Arkwright. He knew it was on and it just bobbed up right for him, but he just lost control. Well, a missed opportunity there.
I think also, Steve, a little bit of credit to Kevin Mannion, who was covering across the loose forward, and he really did put pressure on James Arkwright, but in all honesty, you've got to feel he should have collected that ball and scooted under the post.
Yeah, sure bounced up nice for him. Either way, Rochdale will be happy to, and that's good work from the forwards. They've counted it up nearly to the halfway line. Well, they're not overawed by this, Graham. This Rochdale side really have shown up very well in the opening stanza.
They have indeed, and nice to see. It's the first season that Rochdale have had an academy side. That's an under-19 side for those watching for the first time. Under-19 on the 1st of September last year, all these lads, and it's certainly paying dividends, and I know the directors are delighted with what they've seen, and you hardly be surprised looking at the way they perform here. But it's St Helens on the attack at the moment. Kevin O'Loughlin trying to wriggle his way through. This is Anderson just brought down. Shield at the acting halfback. McAtee spinning it wide to Arkwright. On again, that was Andy Haig. But the pass wasn't a good one. And a couple of knock-ons there. The referee playing the first. So that'll be Rochdale's ball.
Well, St Helens had the right idea. They got the link going, but I'm afraid the centre was stood up far too, should I say, the full back. Danny Arnold was far too forward. You must run onto the football.
Mannion playing the ball out to Farrell, who tries to skip round the challenge. Mannion gets it again and spins the ball out to this near side. Excellent play by Rochdale, getting the ball away. Tyrrell is tackled and still going. The referee says play on. He wasn't held, and so the play goes on, and unfortunate there. The ball just going behind Mick Deakin, and a real chance lost for Rochdale.
Well, good play from the winger Danny Tyrrell, but Mick Deakin, the second rower, has done a wonderful stint in defence. Just took his eyes off the football at the vital moment.
Here's the fullback Arnold. It's a good run by Danny Arnold, this. Can he go all the way? Bradbury helped stop him up, but it was an excellent tackle coming in there as well from Steve Crowther. So Anderson spinning the ball back. Good run by Haig, good burst onto the ball by Haig, and Haig uses his power and his first team experience to dart through and get the first touchdown for St Helens. They caught the defence out there. There wasn't too much cover. Haig hesitated and then went over the line.
Good play. McAtee running from the blind to the open, out to his partner Arkwright, who then just steps on the inside. The big centre, Andy Haig. Really was superb football.
Super switch here from John McAtee. And Andy Haig, you just cannot hang off this guy. He's too big, he's too powerful, he's too strong, and he hasn't got a back step either to take him round the full-back, Ian Hayes, who earlier made a good tackle.
So Danny Rigby has got the kicking duties. Rigby with the kick, and it's a very good kick indeed by Danny Rigby. So that levels the scores. St Helens 6, Rochdale 6, and I wonder whether that will be the crucial try that John Keir was talking about.
You're watching Sky Sports 2.
Tonight on Sky 1. Don't panic! It's The Simpsons at 6.
I'm gonna show you the true meaning of college.
At 7.
Guess who's back in town?
You talk to Dylan?
You take off, you don't write, you don't call. You can't blame her for going to Brandon.
The stakes are high in 90210. Then, in Melrose Place, Alison pays the ultimate price.
Can you help me?
At 9, a strange phenomenon.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
A race to find a missing link to a deadly puzzle.
Who are you?
Then,
Sure throws a wrench in the works when the bad guys turn out to have kids.
Renegade at 10. That's tonight on Sky 1.
Just help yourself to John Smith's, to its trunk. Just say the word and it is yours. Just help yourself to the flavor in his heart. Your lips can open up the door.
There's
There's something completely new in the pub. John Smith's Extra Smooth Bitter. Pure silk in a glass. So, you still don't need gimmicks.
He's a victim of discrimination because of his age. She lives in the wrong area. He's discriminated against because he's got children. Many people find it difficult getting competitive car insurance. At Swinton, we have the widest range of policies, so whoever you are, we'll find the right one for you. For a competitive quote, contact your local branch.
Have you heard about the breakthrough in contact lenses?
Contact lenses? Aren't they difficult to look after?
Think again. Now you can try an amazing new lens, one you wear for just one day. New one-day AccuView from Johnson & Johnson. You never clean them. Start every day with a fresh new pair. And each night, just throw them away. Want to know more? Ask your optician about a free 5-day trial. Or call. New one-day AccuView from Johnson & Johnson. Try them and you'll see.
Wonderful idea of yours, Adkins, to test the new luxury Astra CDX in the desert.
Yes, it was because of my idea for the air conditioning, you see.
How could I forget it?
And the CDJD, the MD loved that idea.
I'll bet she did. Oh, but Atkins, we're forgetting that other great idea of yours.
Oh, what?
Well, comparing the luxury of driving a CDX against a more basic form of transport.
Oh, yes. Are you sure this is my idea, JD?
Oh, come, Atkins. Modesty.
Oh. Sorry, JD. Oh, just a wee second. Wait a wee second. Oh.
The pace will be fast as London's best come together for a knockout five-a-side tournament. We stay with the non-stop action until the trophy is lifted. The Evening Standard London Fives, Monday at 6:30 p.m. live on Sky Sports.
Seize the day.
Fitness coming into it a bit now. The players will be trying to get their second wind at this stage of the first half.
The hook has been very impressive today, I feel, Steve Crowther. Every time that there's been a bit of hesitation from the St Helens markers, he's scooted off, he's made the 5 metres, the 10 metres, just to clear the danger zone.
Kick downfield is from Farrell. The fullback Arnold just taking his time, waiting for the ball to come into him. No point making any mistakes. Possession all important in this game, of course. And good play there by the winger Walsh, using his shoulder to try and drive through. Here's Hayes come in from the other side to try and get involved in the action and try and soup up this St Helens side, provide something a little bit different. Here's McAtee trying to fling the ball back inside. His shirt almost ripped off him, spun back to the ground. Arkwright. This is Shield. Good run by Shield. Doesn't look a very big player, but he's very difficult to stop indeed. Bradbury got the tackle in the end. O'Loughlin putting the ball onto the far side. Hayes kicked through. Is that a touchdown over on the far side? Has O'Loughlin got it? No, says the referee. Or does he? Yes, he says yes. He's given the try, and Kieran O'Loughlin is the try scorer for St Helens.
Well, everyone needs a little bit of luck. There's a good call there by the winger, Joey Hayes, on the blind side, but it wasn't the best kick. And then he saw the centre. O'Loughlin comes straight in for it. Good call. You can see that this is 2-on-1. And it was a beautiful little chip over the top and well taken by O'Loughlin. This is the run that came at it.
Yeah, all credit to Richard Shield. This really was the thing that caused the try. Pumping people off, but look here, quick play the ball. And it was that quick play the ball that allows Hayes to put the little chip kick in. And a super take here from Kevin O'Loughlin to score in the corner.
So Danny Rigby then with another difficult kick, but he's already kicked one from a similar position on the other side of the field, but not that time. So the scoreline is St Helens 10, Rochdale 6. So Mick Farrell who actually played one game for the St Helens Academy. He was with St Helens at the start of the season, played one match and then got an offer from Rochdale and decided to move up there, restarting. And here's Danny Arnold for St Helens. And the kick, no marker, so Arnold does well. Tackled by Mannion, but the point that John Keir was making just a little bit earlier on, the tackle's just becoming a little bit approximate from Rochdale, and no doubt their coach Chris Deakin will have a word about that at half-time. Here's McAtee trying to lead Rochdale a merry dance. Haig spinning the ball away. No knock on, says the referee. McAtee might have been fortunate there, so it's still alive for St Helens. Divine with the ball.
I think St Helens were very fortunate not to be pulled up for an obstruction there. McAtee used 2 dummy runners, and there's a field goal attempt, not the best.
No, it was McAtee trying it, and you can see the gritted teeth there.
Yeah, silly, just leant back there rather than keeping his body in position and eye on the ball. A bit like a golfer there, leant back and just pulled it round, hooked it to the side of the post.
20 years of age, John McAtee. Delay because of an injury to Nick Roby, who is in fact going to leave the field. Doesn't look too good, does he? Nick Roby comes from Wigan, in fact.
Caught a stray knee in that last attempted tackle. But Rochdale will be quite happy with a scoreline of 10-6 going into the half-time break. They really have surprised their hot favourite St Helens. I must say though, John, that they really have improved as this competition has gone through.
So Rochdale then having to make a substitution. Bradbury well tackled there by Danny Rigby. John Kershaw the man on for Rochdale. They just need to swing the ball out, give themselves a little bit more confidence, you feel, just at the moment, Rochdale. They rather look to me as though they're just sitting back a little bit and waiting for the storm to hit, rather than trying to do anything to solder up their defences and batten down the hatches a little bit more.
To be fair though, Graham, they've played it to their advantage in as much that was a forward pass, and I think he's got him on the last one. That will be the turnover, and it just floats forward. Pretty hard to decide, 50-50, but went against them. We're getting back to that, Graham. I think that Rochdale have used the right tactics. They've run from dummy half well. They've played it very, very simple, trying not to overplay the game.
Walsh tackled. Now Anderson with the ball for St Helens, flipping it on to Nick Devine. Former Cheshire judo champion Nick Devine no doubt uses that to good purpose when he's making the tackles for St Helens. But Saints trying to bring the runner in there. You saw Haig running through. The ball just wasn't flipped out to him. There would have been problems for Rochdale had it been.
Well, that's the second occasion that Saints have got away with using that dummy runner, and the dummy runner is making contact with the defence, and that should be a shepherd, should be obstruction.
Now here's Anderson flinging one wide, and it's taken by O'Loughlin on the far side, and O'Loughlin takes another high ball. The first was from Joey Hayes, his winger. The second was a flipped pass outside rather than a kick, and Kevin O'Loughlin goes in for his second try, and St Helens go further in front.
Well, they certainly didn't want this, Rochdale, just before the half-time break. But you can see the one man in defence comes out there. It's a substitute, John Kershaw, that went for the interception. If you miss it, you're completely gone. You'll see it here quite clearly. Good try, well taken by Kevin O'Loughlin.
Yeah, good ball there from Paul Anderson. He's a good ball handler, and look at his super hands there from Kevin O'Loughlin. Obviously that's the result of many hours on the practice pitch. One-handed juggle over in the corner.
So another difficult kick for Danny Rigby. He's got one so far. Has he got a second? No, he hits the post. Well, very unlucky indeed from Danny Rigby. It was a very good effort from another difficult position. St Helens 14, Rochdale 6. So Mick Farrell restarts with the shout going out from the bench. Let's have six tackles if we can. That's what St Helens are going to try and do now. Don't want to give anything away stupid just before half-time. No marker, and so quite right. Phil Walsh taking the opportunity provided very kindly by Rochdale. Anderson getting the ball away. This is Rigby going down a cul-de-sac.
Interesting to note, though, the first 20 minutes, Rochdale Hornets absolutely dominated possession, and this last 20 really has gone St Helens' way.
And this is a brilliant run by Arkwright. Is he going to go all the way, Arkwright? Has he got the support? Great run from Arkwright. He saw the gap and went on a diagonal run, which took him flying through the Rochdale defence. McAtee plays a short one. Tackle coming in on Rigby.
Much better play from St Helens now. They're hanging back on the angle, running onto the football, full of confidence.
Ball fed on to Haig. Has he got the power to go over? And the ball is touched down there by Danny Arnold. Gets the touchdown, and Arnold gets it. There's some dissent from the fans, but no doubt that he touched the ball down, Danny Arnold. And St Helens now lead by 18 points to 6.
Notice how the run on the centre. Andy Haig will come into it here, and it was a nice little flip pass. Got it away nicely. Well supported by the full-back. Little doubt, he got it down.
Credit here to Paul Anderson, a lovely little run round. It's a lovely little ball here, and Andy Haig, such a big powerful lad, pumped in those legs, a great offload, and Danny Arnold finishes it off in fine style.
See the run around here, but look at the strength of the centre. Haig sucks in the two defenders, and also a good strength from the fullback, Danny Arnold. No doubt, he got that down well.
Danny Rigby, he'll be asking his players to go over between the posts or somewhere nearer. He's had some very difficult kicks indeed, and he's hit the post again. Well, can you believe it? He can't. 2 kicks in succession have hit the post, and what a difference those 4 points might have made. St Helens 18, Rochdale 6. Farrell then restarting for Rochdale. Close to half-time. Whether they'll get the opportunity to try and get some points back before the half ends remains to be seen. Anderson, good run from Andy Leatham. Teammates call him the Beast. Here's Shield, always eager to run in the St Helens cause. Rain coming down now at Central Park, Wigan, as O'Loughlin gets the ball, tries to get some steam up, and Rochdale just about bring him down. Bit of sleet as well mixed in with that rain as the high kick comes in from McAtee to put the defence under pressure, but that was very well taken indeed by Ian Hayes.
Offside though. There were 3 players in front of the kicker. Well spotted by the referee Benson. Arkwright was the one. Just in front. You can also see Kevin O'Loughlin was well in front of it. Referee shouting to stay back, but Arkwright had committed himself. You must give him 10 metres when you are in front of the kicker. You must allow the man receiving the ball every opportunity to run out those 10 metres before you can make contact.
Tasker tackled. Good run from the dummy half by Crowther. And that's the last action of the first half, a half which Rochdale started in fine style, but with that man Danny Arnold helping considerably with the final try of the half. St Helens turned things around with the help of John McAtee as well, and so they lead at half-time, St Helens, by 18 points to 6.
You're watching Sky Sports 2.
We've a superb cricket double on Sky Sports, getting off to a colourful start on Sky Sports 2 with Sunday League Cricket in association with Ford Mondeo, featuring Derbyshire versus Yorkshire. Then on Tuesday, we continue our coverage of the Benson and Hedges Cup with the match between Glamorgan and Gloucestershire live from Swansea. A superb cricket double exclusively live today and Tuesday on the Sky Sports channels.
Get ready to write down this important number. Introducing the Craftmatic Adjustable Bed. It's something extra special in sleep comfort. Simply press the hand control and the Craftmatic bed automatically adjusts to numerous relaxing positions. No more pillow propping. Watch TV. Read, write and relax and feel good at the touch of a button. Raise your head, raise your feet. The Craftmatic bed supports your body in many positions as it helps ease neck, back and legs. Plus, there's optional heat and relaxing built-in massage to help soothe you and a wide range of mattresses to suit your choice. Call us free and find out about this newest and most exciting way to relax and sleep. Call 0800 77 1010 for your free information pack by post. That's 0800 77 1010. Operators are standing by now on free phone 0800 77 1010. There's no obligation, so call 0800 77 1010 right away.
The first time ever I saw your face.
If deep down we're all the same, why must we live so differently?
Rose in your eyes.
Please help us change things in Christian Aid Week.
Kira Langer, 1994 UK Supermodel of the Year, uses organics. Obviously hers is the hair to watch in 95.
When a scientific experiment goes wrong, Sam Beckett is hurled through time to find himself in other people's bodies, living other people's lives.
Oh boy.
With only a friendly hologram to help, he finds himself trapped in a time warp.
You're part of a time travel experiment that went a little caca.
For Sam, life gets very complicated.
I'm in a real identity crisis here, Al.
Prepare to Quantum Leap, weeknights on Sky 1 starting Monday at 10.
Seize the day.
So Farrell getting the second half underway. St Helens leading by 18 points to 6. And straight away, Rochdale starting with a positive attitude, which is good to see. Danny Tyrrell is tackled. Ball spun away. Still the runner Cameron trying to make some ground. Crowther getting the ball away. Farrell spinning one way and then ducking under the tackle. Now this is a really good position for Rochdale. Can they do something right at the start of this second half and really lift themselves? Mannion going through, so close to the line there, but that was just a little bit too laboured from Crowther, trying to turn a right angle and go over. Here's Farrell dinking it through, but there was really nobody in support, and I think they lost the thread of that one just a little bit. It was half a worked plan which wasn't really thought out, I don't think.
Well, the option was there, but I'm afraid Farrell kicked the ball far too early. You've got to wait until the defence is virtually upon you, give you a chance for your supports to go through.
There's Joey Hayes. Anderson. Well tackled by Martin Swan, who hasn't been in this game too much, the skipper. McAtee spinning the ball away. on over the far side from Rigby. Tackling good that time though on Arkwright. And that's the 6th tackle, so it's the turnover for Rochdale.
Good play by the centre, Nick Roby there. That really was a great ball and all tackle. Well, they've come out firing, Rochdale, in the second half. It's a pretty big hill for them to climb up, but they certainly haven't thrown in the towel as yet. St Helens still leading 18-6.
There's Bradbury. The run there. Pushing Rochdale further forward. Rombelow once had a trial with Wigan's soccer team. Now here's Mannion. Can he drive towards the line? And the quick kick. It's a good one. Has he got the ball down, or has he been held up? He's got the ball down, says the referee. They're having a debate about it, but he's got the ball down. And that was just what the doctor ordered from Kevin Mannion of Rochdale. And that really is the best possible start to the second half.
Quick thinking there from the loose forward. Nobody marking. And he went on a low run. Squeezed the ball down there. Pretty hard to tell, but the referee Benson in a good position.
All credit to Kevin Mannion. He came in a lovely angled run. He left both 8 Andy Leatham and 9 Paul Anderson on the ground. Just gave him that bit of space. He went very, very determinedly for the whitewash. Great try, good thinking, just what the game needed.
And a good chance as well for Rochdale to add the extras on. So Mick Farrell with the chance to add what could be an important 2 points on for Rochdale. Good position, good kick. And so it's St Helens 18, Rochdale 12. And how will that leave the course of this game? Good play by Crowther. Spun around, the support wasn't quite there for him. There's Bradbury. Mannion, whose try at the start of the half has got Rochdale back on the roll. Deakin. Farrell with the sliced kick. Not the best. Well, it was well taken in the end by Roby. Just wants to hold on to it there now. Sixth tackle. Walsh tackled. Either side at the moment quite able to get themselves rolling, quite able to find the fluidity. There might be something on here for Hayes, who goes forward. Well, the Rochdale defence was very slow indeed to spot the danger there from Joey Hayes. Ian Hayes came over, but in the end it was the winger Andy Birch who got across and kicked the ball dead.
Well, great play from John McAtee, kicking early in the tackle count. It was a planned move. He knows the speed of his winger Joey Hayes, and it nearly came off. Not surprisingly, a few words being spoken behind the in-goal area. They really were caught napping there, Rochdale, but good thinking from St Helens.
Yes, a top piece of play there from McAtee and Hayes, because what it did, it's taken St Helens from deep inside their own half, and they're receiving the ball well in Rochdale territory with 6 tackles to go.
Waterworth tackled. Change of direction then from Walsh. Big, strong player.
It's important now that Saints just keep camped down here. Play out the tackles, force a little kick. Trying to get the ball back from the dropout, perhaps. Especially in these wet conditions. Little grubber kick to the corner, perhaps.
McAtee onto O'Loughlin. Trying to work something around. Arnold tackled, but he's still spinning towards the line. Good position this for St Helens. What are they going to try and work here? Arnold trying to drive himself over. Ball flip back, and it's down, and it's Arnold down. The flip back from Anderson. Arnold was there in support. He gets his second try of the afternoon, and really Rochdale were caught cold by that one.
It may have looked nonchalant, but this was well worked from the hooker. See how he drags in 3-4 defenders. The fullback Arnold's there. That is good thinking from Anderson.
Yeah, super pick-up here. I like the little look. He's in the tackle. There's a little look. He just checks that Danny Arnold's there and then pops it out the back door for a great try.
It's all about using your brains, and there you see he attracts the defence. Upper body strength from the hooker and a good finish from the fullback. Beautiful kick. This is the McAtee kick that put them into a wonderful position. There's Hayes coming through. A little bit more luck there perhaps. Could have gone back on the inside. And from that drop out, St Helens regained the possession and scored this lovely try. Good thinking. And Saints back in business.
Rigby with the kick. Nice looking style, but not accurate, I'm afraid. So the scoreline remains St Helens 22, Rochdale 12. So it's St Helens in the driving seat, looking at the moment as though it's they who are going to be going through to Old Trafford and a place in the Academy Challenge Cup final. What can Rochdale do about it? St Helens have possession. The run again, coming from the number 12 that time, Danny Rigby. The second rower, that's Anderson, who supplied the little pass back to allow his teammate to score. McAtee feeding the ball on to Devine. The forwards coming in and doing the work now to make ground for St Helens. Here's another of them, Andy Leatham.
Super contrasting styles though, Graham. We've seen Rochdale, who've been all organisation, determination and spirit, and St Helens with his lovely deft touches that are just opening up the defence now and again.
Well, almost an interception. Swan disappointed he didn't take it with the fingertip control. He read the situation beautifully, but just couldn't quite get hold of the football.
Not happy by it. He committed himself and then just sort of overreached. Really stopped at the crucial moment. Been a bit of a repeat really in many ways. Rochdale controlling the first stanza in the first half and the second half, but St Helens' skill, I'm sure, and their power out wide will probably take them through in the end.
And here's Hayes flipping the ball out wide over on the far side. This is Water with the substitute, well tackled. Tackle coming in again on O'Loughlin, who's looking for his hat-trick. They've made a substitution, Rochdale, as well. Marvin Connolly has come on and Cameron has gone off. But over on the far side, Arnold just not able to go over. The ball loose. Has he given a try? He has given a try. And Arnold has gone over for the try. So that's Danny Arnold's hat-trick. So a hat-trick for Danny Arnold. And St Helens lead now by 26 points to 12.
Good play from the three quarters. Back on the inside, Joey Hayes. He really has had a cracking game. The ball out wide. And it's all about using your brains. Waterworth there, back on the inside. Not the best pass, but there's always support. Loughlin there. And look how the fullback looks to see on the blind side from the play the ball. The Rochdale defence have come all into the open side. He reaches out well. That's a fair try. Well done, touch judge.
Good thinking here by Daniel. This is both markers move infield, and what does Daniel do after looking inside? He moves out on the outside, and it's tremendous upper body strength here as he grapples his way over and just reaches out and puts the ball on the whitewash for a good try.
So Rigby will be hoping that he can kick this one, but he can't, unfortunately, and that is an Achilles heel as far as this St Helens side are concerned. They've not kicked too many. In fact, they've only kicked one conversion, if my memory serves me correctly. Swan doing the tackling there. Alan Cross spinning the ball away. McAtee involved. Still the tackling coming in from Rochdale. They haven't packed up, which is nice to see. Plenty of spirit in the side, the sort of spirit that a successful season at any level produces. Now the ball on the far side, Haig to Arnold, who's over there. He's got support from Waterworth on the outside, and it's Waterworth trying to go all the way. Has he got the pace? Yes, he has, is the answer. Good try there from the substitute, John Waterworth. And that's the try which makes it impossible, I think, for Rochdale to come back into this one.
Good crisp passing all along the three-quarter line. McAtee missed out three men. Went out wide, and you'll see the fullback chime through. Well played by Arnold. He kept cool. Look at that. To the substitute, Waterworth. Look at the speed. Jeez, he turned on the gas well then.
A super volley from Andy Haig. But look at Danny Arnold here, all the time weighing up the situation, has a glance inside, has a glance outside, he'll pull the full back in, and once this guy's on the outside, John Waterworth, boy did he want to score, and boy did he score. Great try.
Lee Breers then to take over the kicking duties, but he's having no more success than Danny Rigby. So another failed conversion attempt from St Helens. They lead by 30 points to 12, but by Jove, if this game had been close, they would rue some of those missed kicks. They've only put over one conversion in this game. So Rochdale hoping that they can just finish this match with a flourish, because it looks as though it's going to be the old rivals at Old Trafford. Wigan already in the final, and St Helens are going to be joining them, that's for sure, and that should be a game well worth seeing in a fortnight's time on Sky Sports. Shiel, the man who's helping to build a golf course, because he was telling me his dad owns a farm and they've decided to turn some of their fields into a golf course, and that should be well worth seeing once it's finished. Quite close to here actually, in Billinge, which is quite close to Wigan. Now Haig, great run by Haig. Oh, he was just about to get the ball away, dropped, and Bradbury comes through.
Just a bit of mistake there by the centre, Andy Haig, but he really is a powerful player, and that's a head-eye tackle. Keep them down, allowed to attack the head. Let's keep below the shoulder level. One thing that perhaps has surprised both myself and the St Helens players and fans is that the way that their pack has virtually failed to get dominant.
Waterworth trying to use that speed down the far side again. He's still going, Waterworth. Can he go all the way? He's a hurdler as well as a runner, and Waterworth goes over. Well, he made that from absolutely nothing. There was a mistake in the Rochdale side. The ball transferred to the far side, and John Waterworth goes in for his second try, and what a try it was.
Well, a mistake there coming from Marvin Connolly. Ball picked up very quickly, gets out wide. But look at the speed on this guy. You see how he'll slow down and then just kick at the right moment. There's nothing that Justin Bradbury could do. Skips over again. Well, that's one way of letting your coach know. Hello, Graham Liptrot, this is what I can do.
Yes, I think this guy's got his eyes on an Old Trafford appearance in the starting line, because the finishing is superb. All the time he's aware of the defenders coming over. He uses great body awareness just to skip over the defenders and slide in at the corner. A tremendous try.
Lee Breers then, youthful face but full of professional concentration. Can he kick just the second conversion of the game for St Helens? No, he can't. Well, it is a problem, let's be honest about it. They cannot afford to miss so many kicks when they get to the final. It's St Helens 34, Rochdale 12.
That's been a good feature on this Rochdale side. They defended well, especially in the forwards, especially the back three, Deakin, Cameron and Mannion. They've worked very hard, and I think it's surprised this St Helens pack. On the Saint side, John Keel will be quite happy that the three-quarters of it top form.
Yes, I think the pack haven't achieved the dominance that they probably expected to achieve, and they'll really need to step a gear up for the big Wigan pack in the final. But they've got on the outside in Arnold, Hayes and Haig, real match winners, quality players who have got bags of pace and lots of strength, and obviously for their tactics in the final they'll be looking to move the ball to these guys.
Well, a penalty there for attempting to put the arm underneath and attempt the spear tackle. It's an offence now, there you see it. Not allowed to do that. Paul Anderson, the hooker. Any attempt is quickly spotted by the referee. It's a fine rule. As soon as the hands goes anywhere in between the legs, the referees are now deemed to give a penalty, and rightly so.
John Kershaw tackled. Wilcox. The fullback Ian Hayes. Rochdale. Good support as well. So can Rochdale just get something which would be just reward for them in the closing minutes of this game? Ball passed away, but that was dropped unfortunately by Wilcox. Anderson showing he can flip the ball away, or rather Rigby in the same style as Anderson did at the other end of the field to make a try.
Trying to keep the ball alive. You can't blame him for that. New substitute, Wilcox. But to be fair, I mean, most impressed by both sides. They've really given it everything. There's been some tremendous tries scored. A lot of thought gone into it.
Nice little kick that by Breers. The referee saying offside there against Waterworth.
Just a fraction in front of the kicker. He's had a fine game too, the referee James Benson. Must say, not only the players, the young players that we've seen in this competition have impressed, also some of the younger referees have really done some good work. Augurs well for the future, we hope.
Wilcox tackled. Roby. Referee saying that was too high.
Alan Cross, the substitute, was the culprit.
Oh, and that looked high as well. The arm was from Shield. The referee didn't think so.
I don't know about you, Steve-O, but I'd like to see this kid, Steve Crowther, cross for one, because I think he's worked so hard and he's really gained lots of ground around the dummy half area. It'd be great to see him get over for a try.
He's trying hard. That's him with the ball now.
You nearly had your wish then, John.
Bradbury, Farrell, giving the ball some air, as one of the crowd suggested, but Joey Hayes intercepts, and it could be good night, Irene, here for Rochdale. It is. Hayes is going to go all the way. The post's in front of him, and Hayes goes from one end of the field to the other. He read the situation beautifully, and Joey Hayes goes over for another try for St Helens, who now lead by 38 points to 12.
Well spotted by the winger. He took the gamble, came in off the wing into the centre position there. The 2-on-1, determination took him through. He really is an impressive player. Mark this fella's name down for the future. He really does have the determination and all the skills and the speed. Well played, Joey Hayes.
Yes, this is a St Helens player who really does deserve a try. He's helped his forward out all game. A superb piece of reading of the game where he took the ball when the Hornets were on the attack. And once he hit the fresh air, you may as well just shut the gates because it's a 4-pointer.
Well, here's something that Lee Breers and the other kicker, Danny Rigby, have been wanting all game. One in front of the post, and they make no mistake with that one. So just the second conversion, it brings up 40 points for St Helens, and Joey Hayes going over for St Helens' 9th try. Farrell restarts straight into the arms of Waterworth as Andy Haig, who scored vitally for St Helens to get them back into the game after Rochdale led, of course, by 6 points to 0 right at the start of this match. It wasn't too kindly, was it, by Leatham?
Well, it's not come dancing, Graham.
I think I'd pick a better partner if I was you, John, than that one. It all, though, is leading up to a classic game in the final. Wigan Saints, the old firm. Really should be a tremendous match.
Hey, getting the ball away to O'Loughlin, spinning it inside to Arnold. Already got a hat-trick. Ball flung inside. Is there a touchdown there? The referee looking at his touch judge, and he says, yes, does he? That's a try. The try has been given.
Well, a little unkind here, because although Danny Arnold keeps it in play, there's a kick there, and it looks to me as if it's Alan Cross there who just managed to reach the ball before it crosses over the in-goal area.
Well, it's all a matter of keeping the ball alive. Nice little run around there. Kevin O'Loughlin with the substitute Lee Breers back on the inside, a man who's given him a lot of problems, the big centre Andy Haig. And look at this for a nice pass. It just went away, but it came off the feet. But I just got the impression that Alan Cross was in an offside position. It wasn't to be. A lucky try to perhaps finish this game. Smiles all round there.
and the conversion is over from Lee Breers. So that's St Helens 46, Rochdale 12. So something different from Farrell. Almost didn't come off, but Rochdale do get possession, and that's the last action of the game. So it's St Helens, with the help of that man Danny Arnold, a hat-trick of tries for the St Helens fullback. It's St Helens who go forward to meet Wigan in the Challenge Cup final for the Rugby League Academy. An excellent performance by Rochdale. They started well, but in the end the power and quality of St Helens was too much. St Helens 46, Rochdale 12. It's Saints versus Wigan in the final.
Sky Sports Rugby League coverage is sponsored by Lucas